This is, of course, your neighborhood news squirrel here, Salvi the blue squirrel, who isn't really blue, but that's not here or there. We're going to be talking about some news today, and of course, these are all going to be my opinions. And if you like my opinions and you like what you see, comment down below, like, subscribe, all that fancy stuff that YouTube does. And if you want to watch me on Twitch, I'm the_mad_Salvi on Twitch there as well. Thank you. Rebbi Rompin, for those who don't know, is a recent graduate, Chiochampi, from Pixellink. When she graduated, of course, unfortunately, she couldn't keep her old model. She has a new model, very cute. It's a frog. It's very cute. And she also had the benefit, at least Pixellink was being kind enough to push her, like basically when she was going to debut, when she announced her debut, Pixellink also retweeted and requoted it and everything like that, reposted it on their main Pixellink channel to show you that yes, this was related, and of course, this is a person that they are supporting. She has done everything herself, though. That's one thing I want you to know, even though I mention who they are. They are now Rebbi. They will forever be Rebbi. Yes, they were in the past Chio. That was a past life. This one right now is Rebbi. Always, always call them Rebbi because it makes them sad sometimes. It does feel a little bit disrespectful. In some cases, it's against VTuber norms. You can do as you please, but I'm just telling you the norms in case you didn't know that. Rebbi, recently though, I did raid into her recent stream where she did announce that she is now a YouTube partner. According to her, she went through, I think, 2 or 3 times where she, applied, was rejected, worked with YouTube support to figure out why she was rejected, to figure out the changes she could do, to figure out what she needed to go moving forward. She checked her email recently, before this was announced, which was on April 4th. She checked her email the day before or whatever on April 4th around that time. She saw that instead of like, oh, here's an update on what you have to do, it was welcome to the YouTube Partner Program. So maybe going through the support kind of kick things into gear, because you know that a lot of times, especially with YouTube, the AI bots that they have, the whatever systems that they have, are very much automated, and you have to actually force them, sometimes at the, saying that you're going to get lawyers involved, force them in order to do things, in order to get things done, in order to finalize things that should have been finalized a long time ago. So I'm very glad that she got this. Big congratulations to her. She's been working her ass off to get this, and she does absolutely deserve it because she has a lot of viewers usually. She has over 8,000 subscribers, so she does deserve this. As some of you may or may not know by now, Mint's grandmother has passed, I believe 2 or 3 weeks ago. At least 2 or 3 weeks ago she's passed. And Matara found out about it through the weirdest way. We're going to go and show you what that way was, and then we're going to talk about it on the other side.
The carpet.
Oh, she died. You didn't hear?
This is gonna suck.
Shut up. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
This was when they were playing Repo, by the way.
My grandma died.
No,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
After Thanksgiving? After I visited?
Yeah.
Kidding me, man?
She died like 2 weeks ago.
Fucking come and get the card out the way. Oh god, please, sir.
Man!
Please, sir.
You just dropped the bomb on me like that!
Back it up, back it up.
Ow!
Oh, he's going his way. Yes, he is.
I'm gonna cry! I'm actually gonna
Come on,
cry.
get in here, right?
It's my grandma. Why are you crying over mine?
She invited me for Christmas! She invited me for next year's
I guess you just give them time to leave. Give them a minute to just leave the area.
So yeah, Mint's grandmother did pass away a while back. So yeah, she was invited for like Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and that kind of stuff. And yes, this is one of those situations where says when people say poor Matara, but it's my grandma. This animation is so cute. Thank you. Glad you like it. I think everyone was a little shocked at the news. She was invested. Now she's gonna have to use a Ouija board next year's Thanksgiving and Christmas to say hi. Poor Matara. Hopefully she is able to recover from this, and Mint too, I guess. So yeah, it's a sad moment, but Mint has taken it so much in stride, and I love that. This was, of course, about the whole thing.
Yeah, it's been a while. You're a stranger to me now.
Sexist of you?
It was during this stream that it happened, of course. And Mint's grandma has the same type of humor that Mint has. I think that's where Mint probably got it from. She seemed to be, from what I've heard, she seemed to be a happy-go-lucky, a very kind soul, And of course, it always hurts when you lose someone like that. It always does. But I am glad that there were good memories and that she was able to have that kind of positive feeling afterwards. That pain of losing them will never be gone. And I know that. And of course, my condolences go to Mint. But it is nice to see that she could at least laugh and, you know, have a smile on her face when remembering her grandma. This is more of an opinion piece, so I will let you guys know. This is more of an opinion piece, but I did want to put this out there because, you know, I did talk about the situation that happened via Lure, and this is kind of connected to it. It says, I'm going to be frank, the drama tubing space does have a lot of right-wing audience peeps. I guess they mean about people in the audience. Undeniable, look at any of the big drama tubers and see the people in their replies on Twitter and the YouTube comments, but mostly Twitter. Even I got followed back some when my Tora Karu video blew up and it blipped onto the people's radars within the space. I had common audience members with Rev, Rima, and False at the time that I can remember. On Twitter, I got followed by some active peeps in their community sphere. But once I got vocal and my morals and my video and the videos that they disagree with, because I am too woke or lib or whatever, these same audience people would wound up blocking me. I also no longer share audience feeds with Dimension 3, though False is because of my criticism vid. Oh, so basically, I guess they did a criticism video of False. So they're talking about situations that happen. Yes, there are people on all spheres of it. I wouldn't necessarily call them right-wing or anything. There are people in all political spheres that follow me, follow False, follow Rima, follow whatever, follow Kyo, follow anybody. They're going to be people of all walks, and I like that. I like there being people of all walks of life, personally, from in my community. I don't mind that as long as people are respectful. They're good. You know, my things are, I'm a little bit more conservative on a lot of things, but I'm not necessarily all conservative on anything. Like, I'm an LGBTQ-friendly channel. So that means I'm definitely not conservative enough for some of these people. The purity test, I would fail it straight up. So, those audience people followed me initially, hoping I like them, and equally as hateful and secret or apolitical have blocked or avoided me, and still linger in other big drama tubers communities. To be honest, my opinions aren't hateful at all, so that says a lot more about them than me, and I'm okay with that. I never did drama content to get big anyways. I do it because I'm invested in the stories, and I want to list the timeline clearly and objectively on each. I am just interested in what's happening in the community. Dude, I get called so much. Like, again, opinion here. I get called so many bad things. I get called, you know, drama tubers, one of the main things. I get called, you know, copycat. I get called, you know, just a suckling on people's teats and things like that. I get called so many horrible things, but I just let it slide because I am a public figure. I've made myself public. It is what it is. It says, what the clicky pilled audience crave. Says, I will continue to do that regardless of what the clicky pilled audience craves, and I won't be shy about advocating for women's rights, trans rights, queer people rights, all these other rights here that people consider woke or DEI. Because I'm a person of color, they're queer or female, and this is not supposed to be political. So yeah, I mean, people just be what they are. You know, it is what it is. And of course, I'm just saying this as my opinion. Of course, this is an opinion piece. I won't say one way or the other, whether I'm one way or the other, but I'm just spreading what this person is saying. The only one audience that I share now is Cat, so I take it as you will. Cat Liente, apparently, or Cat in Chat. Anyway, I just personally dislike how hateful this part of the scene is with its audience members. I don't think the scene itself is hateful. That's one thing where I disagree. I will say my piece now. Yes, of course, they're going to be right-wing, etc. I don't feel that either side is too hateful. I don't feel that either side, the right-wing, are extremely hateful. At least the people who watch me aren't. I don't see that the people on the left are extremely hateful or extremely woke or whatever. Sometimes they can go a little bit too wild with their identity politics, and I will call them out on that. I will call out when any side does things that are a little too weird. In my community, that is. But I don't think purity tests, I don't think any of this other stuff that happens out there is good, because it should be an open dialogue, an open platform. As long as you're respectful, there should be open dialogue. That is what makes a community healthy. In my opinion, I said it before many times, community is healthy when you can have respectful disagreements. This doesn't mean calling each other names, calling each other stuff like that. When you can have when you have respectful community disagreements and a community arguments and things like that, that's fine. Respectful ways are good. Now, when it's disrespectful, when you start going name calling and things like that, that's when it could just become ad hominem attacks again and again. And it could drive down your message that you want to give, drive down what you want out there, what you want to spread, if you want to spread anything. And that brings a bad part to the community. So I just wanted to mention that. And of course, I am pretty much apolitical on everything, as you should be, in my opinion. Just again, my opinion, in the VTuber sphere, you should be apolitical. You should absolutely be apolitical. And if you're political on certain things, that's fine. Just leave it to yourself when it comes to VTubing, in my opinion. I'll mention some things occasionally if it you know, is related to the story, but otherwise keep it apolitical. I don't like calling people bigots. I don't like calling people that, because once you do, then you close down any avenues of conversation, any avenues of healthy discussion, and that becomes a problem for me. I don't like that, personally. Sayu Synchronicity, who of course is a part of Primordia, which is the new generation of Noah talents, and she has been having a lot of successes lately. And of course, I want to cover a couple of things here. One thing that happened recently is that she has her maid outfit that recently came, and it says Sun Explosion, and it's like, you're so cute. Lumi as well, Lumi Sarah. Sayu's found Sun, you look stunning, let's effing go. Way cute, why you cute? Wait, the dress is really pretty though. You look great. It really suits you. Everyone is just really happy that she got that. And I think this was most likely something from, you know, either a goal or something like that. It's actually here, so she's going to be able to have to do that that hag thing. I don't know how she's going to do it, like a hag maid thing that she was trying to do, I think. So she's going to be doing that. But of course, sometimes things don't work out perfectly. But you know this, even though I'm going to be covering this part, I want you to know it 100%. Yes, there are things, setbacks that happen, but Sayu always bounces back. Sayu always comes forward and does, you know, amazing things to bounce back from this. Yes, there are always going to be setbacks. I've had a ton myself, but this is not about me. This is about her. She's had a bit of a setback, but of course, knowing the way that she is, like I said, she will, of course, be coming back and be stronger than ever. Sorry guys, I have to cancel stream tonight. This was on the 5th, of course. Bunch of really big stuff didn't work out. I got to figure out how to deal with it. I'm a bit in shambles, so I'm trying my best. Just, of course, everybody, every fan wants her to take care of herself, wants her to take her time, and, of course, recover from whatever it is first. She is not, you know, our doll for, you know, to perform in front of us. She is not a slave to perform in front of us. She is someone who takes and gives her time, like any other creator, for her community, and, of course, creates content for various reasons. But of course, I always push for creators, anybody, big or small, to take care of themselves first. Because if you don't take care of yourself first, then your community will suffer in the end. Mori Calliope, Mori Calliope, however you want to call her, Dad, whatever you want to call them, just as long as you don't call them Mommy. That's all they ask. Musician, also Death herself. She is a very talented musician. Of course, she's gotten, you know, some negative stuff because, you know, people just either are envious or they don't like that a VTuber is popular in singing. Either way, she's worked her ass off and she has her birthday 3D concert with a ton of guests. Now, each time she's had a guest, it has this tarot moment. Like, they're all tarot cards. As you can see, the first guest that she has here is, of course, Marine. And I'm going to show you the tarot card entrance that they have for each and every one. Each of them has this entrance with their tarot card being shown and them popping out of their tarot card each and every time. This is one of the things that makes me like what Hololive is doing. Yes, there's negatives and positives to everything, but look, there you go. Having that little extra step to do that kind of thing, that kind of creative effort, is what differentiates Hololive from other agencies. Empress Calliope version. Let's hear a little bit further in here.
Confidence got you bouncing upon a fence. To the left lies the temp, to your right comes sense. Okie dokie okie da, empress of me. Calli in the mirror, straight up not impressing me. Day to day it's clear up, make such a mess of me. Pressure base, stressing me, depression all against the empress. Kokoro no mama. Empress.
So yeah, I can't show too much of it, unfortunately, because of the fact that
Look,
we do have...
we're in a crystal ball!
She has a crystal ball, of course, with her tarot cards and the people that are going to be showing up. And unfortunately, of course, I can't show too much of what's going on, you know, a lot of times visual-wise, a lot of times actual other sizes, other ways, and other things, because of, as I've mentioned before, there are copyright trolls that get me when it comes to this stuff. So here we go. There's Toa coming through, singing, of course, with Calli. See, that's great. And of course, the next one's Korone, which of course she had this pop out as well. Every single one of them pop out, and let's hear them again. And of course, the next one is Mio, as you can see here. Each of them come out of their tarot card. Holy moly! I can't do that! Holy crap! Even if I know the lyrics, my tongue gets tied very, very quickly when it comes to this stuff. So big ups to them and being able to do all that. Louis is next, of course. It's going to be a bit of a longer one for you guys, of course, because whenever it comes to these things, I do try to make it a little bit longer so you guys can enjoy them fully.
I dance with the deals that you know you'll never reach. Picking around one, a bit of somebody, a telephone fax, and boys and girls ready or not, now boys
and she worked hard on dancing as well. Next here, Yara, of course. The hips, they don't lie. The hips don't lie. And Calli's also working hard too. You can see that. Next is Muna. So Muna is there as well.
I'm afraid of ya.
Oh, the dancing. There you go. I love it. I love the choreography that they give with this. Look at that choreography, man. And here you go. Trying to shorten it to not be 10 minutes. Shiori and Bibu. And Bay. Oh no, not Bay. Bay and Iris, actually, it looks like. Yes, it is. It's Bay and Iris. Of course, playing it up. There you go. They're both a part of it now.
Living like a moth beneath the glass. Ever just a slave unto my past. I just laugh. If you retreat now, this life will never change. Just like lyrics you've heard 1,000 times. Tired and inspired, refrain. Days on
love it.
repeat.
You guys will be fine. I'm sure that you'll find your way out in a little bit, but right now I wanted to introduce you guys to the crowd. Guys, Chico Shokai. Yeah.
Having fun, of course. And here is her doing another song for herself. Ouroboros. Mori and music arrangement is Elliot. So she does a lot of her own lyrics for her music. Just letting you know.
Spinning tales of deadly belief.
I love this. I love when they do this. The background dancers, everything.
Journeys, and now we come upon another one. The sun setting earlier than believed.
Trying her hand at different parts
Let's go ahead and
is
summon
amazing.
one more person to the stage. Are you guys ready? Without further ado, here we go.
Ooh. It's Banged Man? Is that what's his name? banged, man?
皆さん、最後のゲストはなんととぼえさんです。
Toboe-san.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
はじめまして。
I love when they can do this. And of course, Mori has been in the game for a lot longer than she has been in Myth. She started it in the underground, and she has been doing a lot ever since she started out. So of course, this is a huge, huge collab that she's having here, Toboe. And of course, very, very happy to see this.
はじめましてですね。
見てる方には
今回キャラクターデザインはカリオペととぼえさん。
Oh, design the characters for the,
Animation
I believe,
そ
the
うなんで
music
すよ
video.
ね。なんかあれですよね。僕あんまりまあ絵柄が多分相当違う。
So they have a little bit of a chat, and here is the song that you guys want to see, of course. The song that they sing together.
Cursed to bless, now I'm cursed, roll. I feel this bleed and egotistical soul. Before you know it, it's the moment you've lost self control. 時の夢を見るたび生まれた意味を考えてしまうの。
So yeah, there you go. A lot of amazing stuff. Of course, I am very happy, and that's why I'm spending all this time. I'm very happy to actually promote, this kind of stuff, the positivity, especially on these days that there's so much negative stuff happening. I'm sorry it's freaking super duper duper long, but I wanted to, whenever it comes to these things, I shortened an hour of music into about 8 minutes. It may be too long for a lot of people, but I like going deep into these things because, I don't know, I just love it. But thank you so much for staying for the whole time of this. Of course, there's going to be other sections, other things that I do that either came before this or after this, but still, I do appreciate you guys staying for the whole bit. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. Why do I do this? Because as someone who does news, and yeah, there's negative stuff that happens there, I don't want all of it to be negative. I want there to be some positive stuff in the VTubing sphere and pushing people up and, instead of tearing them down, bringing them up from wherever size they are to give them a little bit of, showcasing to you guys is a positive thing I want to do. Today we're talking about Sketchy, who is nice to meet you, mate. How you doing? I'm Sketch, model art plus rigging, was at 7chi, and let's take a look at their Twitch first. And it says, nice to meet you. I'm Sketchy the VTuber. Let's take a look at something they recently did, which was a Lethal Company collab.
Both are very scary.
Apparently.
Why am I scary?
Just because we talk about Couturcy and Babursy, we don't doesn't mean we're scary.
The brain rot is getting to Goosey.
She is the boss of brain rot.
Hey Goosey, come here. In my chat, type exclamation.
She is the master of brain rot.
Ooh, I got a key.
So there you go. That's a duality of a VTuber. First, you're talking about brain rot, and they're like, ooh, shiny. Or at least that's me. That's probably not her, but that's me. And here we go with the Sketchy VT, their YouTube side. They're showing, of course, their collabs that they did, other little shorts and other little things they were doing. Before, Sketchy was actually using this as their, it looks like it was a PNG VTuber type of thing. And that's still a very cute one to use. But now they have their full and final form. Let's take a look at their shorts. Yes, they do have some shorts. They do have some live streams that have popped in there. So they do have a bit of dual streaming, kind of like what I do. And of course, if you want to take a look at them, I will have their at the very least, the YouTube at, down in the description below. And once again, Sketchy, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. And I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.